Good afternoon everybody, welcome back to GK Plays and Hellblade Senua Sacrifice. In the last episode we solved Valravan's three puzzles, and it looks like we're about to head in and meet our maker, so to speak. And he's just vanished again. He likes doing that. So it looks like we've got one more room to solve. So let's go have a look at the door.
Overcome Valravan's final illusion to face him in his keep. I know you can do it, Senua. You have the sight.
We both see the darkness. We can fight it together.
Okay. So this is the final illusion. Let's go up here and have a butcher's. See what's happening. Okay. Well, that's there for a reason, I'm sure of it. I wonder if there's a gate over there. There's a gate up there. I see it. Okay. It's really cool as well how when there's something like that in the environment, she just steps over it, but it's like, it's just automatic. It's lovely. Yeah. Okay.
Speak to me, Druth. Tell me a story.
Senua, listen. I will tell you the tale of a man called Findan. The Northmen captured Findan's sister, and his father sent him to pay for her release. But they took his gold, put him in chains, and held him for a day and a night without food or water. Then they released him. I don't know why. Upon his return, his father's enemies in Erin set fire to his home. His father burnt to death, and his brother was killed. But he escaped with sorrow in his heart. His father's enemies offered redress for his loss and invited him to a feast. It was at a hall near the sea. But when he went there, they betrayed him to the Northmen, who enslaved him and took him to hell. 6 years later, his slave masters landed on the shores of Orkney, burning all before them. And into that fire, Findan made his escape. What was Findan burnt away that day. But from the flames, a new man stepped forward, and Druth was born. Druth. The man that I am now. And though Findan never set eyes on his dear sister again, I, Druth, have found you, Senua.
I wish you could have seen my home before these dark times.
Okay. Pretty depressing story, I'm not gonna lie, Druth. Okay, so we've got to go, basically we went through the illusion gate once to get the bridge, now we've got to go through it again, I believe, to get rid of that rubble. Yeah. Again, once you get the hang of these illusion puzzles, they're not too difficult when you climb up here. As before, just push forward, don't let the camera put you off. If she starts to lean, just push her back, it's not a problem. Okay. And there it is.
Broken. The gate is open. Open.
There's darkness. coming back for me. I'm still here. Are you too?
We're here.
Where are we? I remember. It didn't end well in the wilds. It never does. You think you can overcome the darkness, make sense of it, and once relief settles in, it strikes out of nowhere, throwing you helplessly back into the maelstrom, drowning the mind in fear, deeper, deeper, dragging you down so far into the void that maybe this time there is no coming back. But there, in the darkness,
Senua,
and she remembered what he told her.
hear me. Reach out to me. Senua, take my iron mirror. Look into it, for it is a window into the underworld. Within, you will see the face of the darkness that you fear. And if you focus, like I have taught you to, you will also see that as much as the darkness has you trapped within its veil, it too is trapped within yours. Focus. Focus! Focus!
I see you. I see you now. You led me to the wilds. You trapped me there.
Come on, Valraven. Damn, he's quick. Damn.
Get up quickly. She's injured. She's not gonna make it.
Okay, now I get it. Oh, we got some Northmen.
Finish this. End it now. Defend yourself.
Oh, these guys are a bit stronger than the last ones.
Finished.
Very nice. Oh, hello. He's back. Okay. Ooh.
Capable warrior.
So basically what I'm doing is... I'll explain in a sec.
Finish this. Finish this. She's so weak, they can see her. Find out your position. You can do this. Take it. Go again. Down.
Come on then. Gotcha.
I never beat you in the wilds, did I? It was an illusion. But not this time!
The Mark of Valravn. One of the keys to the gate to Helheim. Hold it in your mind's eye.
With every battle, the darkness grows stronger. Every victory bringing her closer to defeat. Unfair, isn't it? In those dark winter nights in the wilds, there were times when she considered letting go. If it weren't for Druth, a chance encounter in the wilds, she would not have heard his stories of the Northmen. And she would not have this chance to find Dillion's soul.
I'm coming. I still hear you.
Wow. So, I'm going to explain that, because obviously that boss fight is mental from the get-go. Basically, you've got to keep dodging Valravn, and you've got to keep hitting him. I'll stand still, actually, because if I start talking, I'll have to shut up. You basically have to keep hitting him and dodging him until your mirror charges up. You can see the sign on the back of the mirror. Is sort of once it charges up, you can use the focus button to use it. And basically it slows everything down so she can actually focus on him and actually do some damage. Obviously the Northmen come to make things a little more tricky, but it's just a case of reading Valravn, dodging his attacks, and staying calm, because if you panic in that fight, he'll just absolutely butcher you. First time I played this, I was really so confused on how to deal with him, but it makes a lot more sense now. I've just done it again.
She would lay in the grass and stare at the clouds. And there she saw them. Elusive. Shifting faces. After a while, she could see the faces everywhere. The trees. The mountains. Caves.
So what we're doing now is we're heading back to the gate to Helheim to place the mark on the door, and then we're going to deal with the second area, which is Surt. And we'll start it in this episode, but we'll finish it in another one because it's again quite a long area.
Can you see the faces too? They're there. If you look for them.
Mother? Senua, you have the sight. Just like I do. Once you can see into the underworld. The underworld and all the souls within it will see you. Don't be afraid when they speak to you. I will always be here to guide you.
Did you see her? That was her mother, Galina. She was a priestess, a healer. She taught Senua to see the weave that binds the world together. And it was beautiful. It was a time before the darkness. But when it did come, it first came for her mother. Senua still sees her face from time to time, hidden in the world. Like she's still watching over. She misses her so much.
Wow. Pretty trippy, that. Pretty trippy indeed. So, like I said before, we're going to head back to the gate to Helheim, place the mark, and then we're going to have a little look at Surt's area, and then we're going to call it an episode, I think, because even though this will be a slightly shorter one. But we'll see how long the next cutscenes are. Oh wow. Damn.
End it now. It's nearly the end. Don't give up.
Wow.
The gate. She needs to go back.
She can't.
It won't open.
Why won't it open?
Why won't it open?
There's another challenge.
She
Cool.
hasn't challenged Cert.
So we just saw a glimpse of what Surt's minions are like, and also we saw what the mirror was useful for in normal combat as well. So if you're in a situation like I was, okay, so we don't have to put the mark on the door, we just got to go straight into Surt's area. So yeah, if you're in a normal situation like that, you can still use the mirror, and basically it slows everything down. Senua gets a little healed as well, and it just helps you out quite a bit.
Surt, the fire giant has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
So this is the start of Surt's area. So what we're going to do
She found
is...
the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast who was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
Cool. So we're going to leave it there, I think, with a little bit of extra combat there as well, and then we're going to tackle Surt's area, and then we'll tackle Surt himself, and then we'll gain access to Helheim. So, thanks very much for coming back to watch Senua's Sacrifice. Really appreciate it, and again, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. We really want to see it grow. And I will see you on the next one. So thank you very much, guys. Take care. See you next time.